What's going on, everybody? Out here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon on the Kawasaki Eliminator. Figured I'd just take a little ride. Weather's absolutely perfect today. As you can see, there's people everywhere. I think Little League games going on, people riding, out walking. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon. So why don't we take a little ride, just enjoy the nice weather. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you can hear that whistle. Spike always does that when it sits in the sun. I think it's just a tank vent. I don't think it really hurts anything, but the first time I heard it do it, it kind of freaked me out. Alright, here we go. Full disclosure, I was going to do a ride on my MT-07 today, but I plugged that tire a few months back and it started leaking again, and I put a new plug in, but I'm just a little leery about having to go down on a ride and either making me get in trouble or getting me a little stranded. So I'm going to try to fix that this week. I think I found a shop that'll actually patch it. Instead of making me just buy a new tire. Especially because I'm really not looking to buy mismatched tires. And I don't really want to spend that money right now, let's be honest. I mean, who wants to dump $250, $300 when the tire still probably has a good 4,000 miles left on it? Oh, look at that. I'm going to try to do a sharp U-turn and do a little stall. Put my foot down. I always watch that on Daily Rider when he does the feet up U-turn. He is a much better rider than me, though, obviously, right? I think that's needless to say. Foot down again. It doesn't help that I have done nothing this weekend. I kept saying I had dirt bikes loaded in the back of my truck. We're like, oh, we're going riding. Dirt bikes, got them all prepped up. Saturday morning came around, it was still pretty cold. By the time it got warm, we're like, I really don't want to go out now. By the time it was noon. It gets so crowded out there by where we ride dirt bikes by that time. So we kind of talked ourselves out of it, and then we're like, oh, we'll get up early Sunday, just bundle up and go. And then we didn't do that either. So then I unloaded the dirt bikes. And I figured, well, I better at least get a ride in on this. I wanted to go for a ride with my wife too with that. But that leaking tire on my bike kind of hampered us on that one. What are you going to do? Nice lazy day, lazy weekend. I guess I'm entitled to that every once in a while, right? Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know if you guys play video games at all. Normally I do not. Maybe I'm good for 1 or 2 days a year. I'll do that. Usually I'm sick if that's the case, but my wife and daughter were playing Minecraft. And I don't know if you've ever played that game, but all of a sudden you're like, oh, we're building a farm. And then you get, you know, mining block for 4 hours. It is definitely a time suck. It's a fun time suck if you know, into that sort of thing. But I know I'm 43 years old, and I definitely should not be admitting to playing that game, but, you know, quality time with the family is still quality time with the family. Until the construction worker in me comes out like, no, we can't build it like that. Those dimensions are all wrong. But what are you gonna do? Start getting all technical. Oh, you couldn't even ask for a better day though. I got so many ideas I want to do. It's just looking at the a couple used XR 650Rs. I don't know if you're familiar with those. The old Honda. They're water cooled, but they're more of a trail bike, more of a desert bike. A little lower on the power, a little higher on the weight, but very reliable, very good. I found some of those used locally. I remember back in the day when those were brand new when I was a kid, and they were just so amazing looking, even though they're, you know, not the motocross bike, but for the desert. And I got this idea in my head that I kind of want to get one of those and supermoto that instead of supermotoing my dirt bike. I mean, it'd still be about 300 some pounds, but that's not that bad for get it somewhere. A little bit of work on it, I could probably get it close to 55 horsepower. The only downside is they are kickstart. I mean, if you do go through them pretty well, they won't be too bad, but, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with kickstarting old 4-strokes, especially when they get hot. They can be trouble. But, like everything, that's one of my million ideas. If I won the lottery and had a 10,000 square foot shop, that thing would be packed with things that I've been wanting to do. I know I'll get lazy, but it's so tough to ride dirt bikes when you have street bikes sometimes, because it's like, go load them up and take them out and unload them and ride, and it's busy out there, and then load them back up when you're tired and get back home and take them back out. And but I mean, they're a lot of fun because you don't really have any rules. Come on, guy. That little Eliminator can go. Try to keep my head in the right spot so I don't get too much buffeting. This helmet didn't used to be so noisy, but after the Cardo and the GoPro with the chin mount and all that, it tends to get quite a bit noisier. A lot more wind drag too. I think I'm going to get myself another helmet for when it's just leisure rides with me and my wife. We got behind us a little sport bike, maybe. See, that's the thing about motorcycling, it's so much fun. Even though today I did not plan on making a video, and then I was like, I need to make something. And then I was getting tired. And I'm kind of dreading it just a little bit. Once you get out and ride, it's so nice. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of I'll let these guys go by because they're clearly gonna go faster than me. That's fine. I don't pretend to be fast, and I'm definitely not on the fastest bike on top of it, but you know, we're all out here having a good time. Maybe I'll see them dragging some knee or something. That'd be pretty cool. This little run here is a nice little run. Gets a lot of bike traffic on it because it's pretty twisty. A lot of car traffic on it too because of that fact. And then, you know, still some farms and stuff, so sometimes you get caught behind some slow moving vehicles, but that's all right. It's still scenic anyways and still fun. Any ride on two wheels is a good ride. Doesn't always have to be the perfect one. This isn't the worst handling little bike. It does have a tendency to where it feels like it falls into the turn a little bit, and I don't like that. I mean, it doesn't do too bad on holding the line. I mean, like I said, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. Clearly, I'm just not an expert in this subject matter, but in my impression, alright, let's not get caught up with everyone else. Then I'll end up doing something dumb. But yeah, it feels like it has a bit of like where it almost wants to fall in. Whereas on my MT-07, it feels like you set it in there, and that obviously is not no sport bike, clearly, but big difference in handling. I will say the MT-07, ever since I got it though, everyone kept complaining, you know, online in reviews, saying the suspension's wobbly and all that. And last year I just was thinking like, oh, it feels fine to me, I don't know anything. And then I was riding it this year, and I don't know if it's because it's broken in or maybe because I've got so much more time on it that I was like, man, this thing is wobbly. Like you start leaning in, it just feels like it's doing a bit of a jitter on you, and I don't know if it's just, I mean, I know I'm probably a bit heavy, 200 pounds, but it's a bit undersprung for me and probably undervalved and everything, but he's warning me about the road debris. Nice of him. Oh, sorry, getting caught up in it. Getting a little too quiet here. So, I always say it's riding's one thing, riding and talking. Whole other thing. It's a great little bike, right? I don't know if it's the weight. I mean, obviously some upgraded tires really make it sticky, and probably upgrade the suspension. Take the peg feelers off. We haven't done that because, you know, it's just not really riding it like that, but we'll go up here to another turnout. We'll probably take a little stop, let these guys go. I don't want to record too long anyway, so I don't know how far I'm at, but anytime I get past 20 minutes, it's just such a nightmare to upload. This is always a fun all right, thank you. Yeah. They're riding double on there. They're doing pretty good riding double on that thing. my leg. That's alright. I've been sitting on the couch all weekend. Tell you what, that overtime when you're in your 20s and 30s doesn't get you as bad. I pull in right here. Quite a bit of gravel, so that's... Just take a little turn around. I want to keep going around the lake, but I know right now the road that goes back to my house is under construction, and I have to do quite a big loop to get back there conveniently, and I really don't feel like doing that right now. I'm gonna get home and figure out what's going on for dinner. It's the you know, fat guy in me thinking about dinner already. Yeah, so we get all kinds of all types too. Everyone loves this road. Take a little load off for a second. Well, let's see, am I still recording? Oh yeah, still recording. Like I said, great little bike, fun. I mean, you're not setting no lap records on it, but I'm probably not doing that anything, right? I'm not one of those knee draggers. I have a feeling if I drag my knee, it's going to be followed by the rest of my body in about 0.01 seconds after that, so, but that's fine. Well, anyways, like I said, beautiful day, nice Sunday, nice day for a ride, out riding with you guys. Hope you guys made it this far. Like always, thanks for watching. Try to like the video maybe if you would. Throw some comments out. Love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm going to try to keep growing this channel and get some more stuff going, and we can have some interesting conversations. Interesting to me. I guess I'm sort of talking to myself, but I'm talking to all you guys, you know. Oh, let's see. We're gonna pause 1 second on the outro. Let's see this guy come through here. I'm gonna see if we get some anything good going. I think this is the guy that was behind me, maybe. Out for just a nice Sunday cruise. Nothing wrong with that at all, right? Alright, well, like I said, appreciate you guys watching, so ride safe.